¿Cómo estás?
Hi guys, welcome to
Marty accidentally hitting the table while Chelly asked me a question. Taste the world. Today we are back with yet another mukbang, and we got Chipotle. This will be my second time actually ever having Chipotle.
I've had Chipotle for a while, but it's been when was the last time you had Chipotle?
The last time we had it was the first time I had it, and that was some months ago.
Yeah.
I think around like
October,
October,
we could have
November.
recorded that, but this is his second time having it, so.
I got, I forget what I had, but it was a limited time thing. I honestly didn't care for it. So, let's see how it goes today.
So, for my drink, I got limited edition watermelon lemon.
Lime agua fresca.
Yes.
And I got always an edition Diet Coke.
And we have a bunch of napkins. Your straw.
Also today, we don't know if they will appear or not because
holy moly, this is heavy.
we have two co-stars with us today. The cats, Blue and Schroeder. They're just kind of walking around, judging us.
His baby's heavy. I think I'm glad we did 2 tortillas.
I just know it's double meat and like queso. No beans with rice, I think.
So his has a steak burrito with double meat, guac, brown rice,
A salsa.
light sour cream, the corn salsa, fajitas?
I thought I got spicy salsa.
No.
Oh.
You did neither of those salsas.
Oh.
And then, yeah. That's why I was surprised. And then he had
I thought you said it was like
the white cheese.
Oh.
I told you wanted salsa, and you were like, no.
Well, I was like, why would I want all the other salsas? I just want the one. I didn't know it was corn salsa.
Yeah. I told you corn salsa. You're like, yeah.
I did not hear corn.
And utensils.
If anything, I'll be running up and getting some classic salsa
we
Valentine.
have salsa.
Yes, we also have salsa.
You have salsa. Mine is a chicken burrito bowl. I heard that people say that you put your stuff in here, but I just like it in the bowl. But I have lettuce, chicken, brown rice, sour cream, the corn salsa, the other salsa, I think it was, let me look it up.
Oh, there's also tomato on here. You can see a little bit of tomato sticking out right there.
No beans for mine. The fresh tomato salsa, the roasted chili corn salsa.
Oh, I heard roasted chili salsa.
Oh.
Not roasted chili corn salsa.
Mine has a tomatillo green chili salsa, sour cream, cheese, lettuce, and that's it. And guac. I was craving for Chipotle, y'all. Let us know what's your, if you eat Chipotle, let us know what's your recipe.
Yeah, what's your order?
What your order. And then maybe we can get one and try it. 2 for one for me, one for him.
Or just one.
Or one.
Yeah.
We didn't get no chips, or I didn't get their tortilla. So I had my own wheat tortilla that someone did not heat up. So I'm eating cold tortilla. And I had tortilla chips.
Also cold.
Cold frozen tortilla chips.
They were kind of forgotten about in the backseat of a car.
But we're still eating them because we don't let food go to waste. I'm gonna try my drink first.
My Diet Coke is a little flat.
Go grab a snack and a drink because we're gonna spill some tea.
What she said.
Doesn't taste like watermelon.
Oh, can I try it?
Mm-hmm.
We have a slight audience, like I said. One of them was staring directly at us.
So let us know how your day is.
And there's a vague watermelon taste to it. It's very subtle, which a lot of watermelon things tend to be, unless it's very strong watermelon. Which it's either or there's never in between, I feel like.
You guys want the first bite?
I'm not going to offer you guys the first bite. It's mine.
This is
Actually,
good.
I should have, because the first bite's all tortilla.
How is it?
It's alright.
You don't care for it.
Well, I'm only tasting the guac and a little bit of cheese. I know I got a little bit of meat in there, but I didn't taste any of the meat.
That's why I always get the burrito bowls. I like the burritos too, but sometimes they don't make them too good. So the burrito bowl is just perfect.
Why didn't you tell me that?
I told you before, but you always want to get the burritos.
This is my second time having it. You gave me an option. I said, I don't know what they have. You said burrito bowls, and tacos.
Yeah, okay, quesadilla.
And the quesadilla is online only, apparently.
It's spicy. Something spicy. I usually get the red chili, but that one's spicy.
Mucho gringo.
Look at this big boy. This is humongous. It says in my face.
That noise you heard was a cat jumping into a box.
It's good. Oh, I don't like the steak. I think it would be good with the chicken.
Sure. Gotta try and get everything on here. Voila. Almost everything, I think. It's almost the exact same as this. Yeah.
Except it's not a burrito.
Yeah, I don't taste any tortilla besides the chip that it had.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with the first story. Which one should I do first? We're gonna do Am I the Asshole?
As you guys know, we tend to do this. Keep things interesting for you guys. And we want to hear what you think about these stories as well.
Yes. Am I the asshole for making my daughter leave because my husband is attracted to her? And it doesn't say if they are or they're not, because I don't know why it doesn't show if they are or they're not. But we'll say if they are or they're not. And the comments below. Okay. I, 55 female, have been married to my husband and my daughter's stepdad, 63 male.
Okay, at least
for 4 years.
Good thing here, it's her stepdad, not actual dad.
Yeah.
That'd be even worse.
That makes sense.
No,
that would have been creepy.
Yes, that's my point.
That would have gone, ugh.
Going to Alabama. Does it say what state they're in?
My 23-year-old daughter and I have a complicated relationship. She has been diagnosed with dissociative identity disorder.
Okay.
She has a lot of trauma from watching me and my husband's horrible marriage go down and was bullied in school. When she told me she was being bullied by peers, my view that all children are innocent really tied my hands, because I told her that if I said anything to them, I'll be an adult harassing a child. You could have gone to the principal.
Or the teacher.
Or the teacher. Not go directly to the kids, you know?
Or even like the kid's parents be like, hey, your kid's being an asshole.
Yeah.
Well, the parent might not take lightly to that, but...
She has blamed me for that ever since. And keeps referring to this one time where the kids at school call her trash due to the fact that she wasn't taking care of her hygiene due to depression. Parentheses, not all. My response was telling her to take a shower and I bought her new clothes. The bullying finally ended with an expulsion and a suspension from the ringleaders. She still throws the fact that a school clinic volunteer told her that if she was their kid, she had permission to punch back if administrators didn't do anything. And that's what I'm not gonna say something. Never mind.
No, you can say it.
I was gonna say, if we have our kids and they're getting bullied, for a good reason they're getting bullied, I will tell them, hit them back.
Well,
but my first...
Hit them back if they're the ones being hit first.
If they hit you first, you hit them back.
Because as my parents told me, if someone hits you, you hit them back harder.
I thought that giving her life with me while she finishes school and gets a good job will heal some childhood wounds if my second husband and I model a healthy relationship. However, my daughter now doesn't get along with my husband. She's a very introverted, creative person who likes immersing herself in escapism.
Escapism?
So, like,
you know, what a lot of people do now, like, where they're really heavily into one thing, or like their entire Minecraft world, let's say, is their entire world itself.
Oh, okay. So she get annoyed if she was sitting eating alone, and my husband will sit across from her and eat, saying she ate later so she could eat alone. However, my husband started acting distant from me, and my daughter complained that his eyes linger for too long. She got very angry, and there was a lot of shouting and slamming of doors. Finally, my husband admitted he's attracted to her, and it's hard to be around her all day. Said she was walking temptation, and said that's why he was avoiding sex with me. I was so upset to hear this. I don't blame my daughter for this, but at the same time, the situation has become unbearable. Something will have to give, and I couldn't collect my thoughts with both of them still being in the house. So, I gave my daughter money to stay at an extended stay hotel and asked her to utilize her college emergency financial and housing resources they have for students in need. She responded by storming out and telling my ex, who is now circling social media, using it to paint me as the villain of the villains. I'm not abandoning my daughter. She qualifies for those resources anyway, since my ex is unemployed and we are in substantial debt. I just need time to process the situation and don't want to leave my house to stay with my daughter when I have a marriage to figure out whether or not to save it. Am I the asshole?
So, for first things first here, her husband literally just went, oh, hey, there's the newer model, I want that. But, second, if you're trying to figure out your marriage, I would say keep the relationship with your daughter.
I will say that too.
Like, there is no reason for you to kick her out. It's your husband that is going, hey, look, there's a newer model, I want that. And is actively doing things that is impeding your own relationship right now.
Because, one, the daughter wants nothing with the stepdad. Because then if she did, then she would have, linger around and they would have, what. But she hasn't, because she has no interest.
And also, the relationship with the daughter is already rocky enough, too, that you effectively you did kick her out of your house. That
technically means that you're choosing your partner's
you're choosing
side. You're choosing a side.
Yeah.
And have time with your daughter there, and you know, because your relationship with your daughter is already rocky, like you said. This would have been a perfect situation where
like
rocky relationship with your mother could have been a little bit
with
healed.
Your daughter. Yeah. With the daughter.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You said with the mother.
With the daughter.
No.
Could be healed.
Yeah.
Or a little bit.
I understood what you meant. I might be mishearing shit. I don't know.
But let us know, because I know some parents, when they're like in love, they will choose their partner. And I would have chose my daughter.
And also,
there could always be another man, but you could never have another daughter.
You've known your daughter for 20 years now. You've known this guy for 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on. You gotta be there for your kids.
Is this just the asshole?
You are the asshole, is what this comment is saying. Number one, I have a hard time believing that her DID just came from seeing you and your ex fight. DID stems from repeated traumas, but for the age of 9-ish. 2, you're punishing your daughter for your husband being inappropriate, which is exactly what we're saying. Kick him out of the house while you figure things out.
And that's what we just said.
Yeah, I don't think the DID really needs to be brought up in this situation, really. Like, I understand it's part of the background of the daughter, but that's almost no reason to...
I think, I may be wrong, but maybe the mother was saying, like, she has this, trying to blame her daughter, like, she been having this before,
But her having that before has nothing to do with the fact that the stepdad is attracted to her and is not... And that's degrading their relationship.
Mm-hmm.
The DID is not playing any effect in there, from what I can tell. A part in whether or not the stepdad isn't willing to be committed in the relationship or not.
Mm-hmm. Someone said, they replying to the comment that said, this, I can believe more people are mentioning this. Someone doesn't develop DID just from watching their parents fight. I hate to even imagine what kind of trauma that poor girl must have been through to feel like her only way to escape and feel safe was to split off aspects of her personality into separate beings.
Oh, yeah.
The mother is something for the way she's treating her daughter now. But I will bet money that her mistreatment of her daughters goes way back.
Yeah, so DID is often what people commonly... So now I just forgot what it was. I remember now. It's often when a person experiences so much trauma that they effectively split their personality. And so it's what many people commonly refer to as multiple personality syndrome. But that's not the correct term now, it's just DID. So, like, yeah.
People are saying that the mother is a narcissist. And then someone said, bingo, my mother is a narcissist and chose to ignore me when I cried for help when my stepfather was a creep and tried to kill me. Blah, 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 blah. You know? I found the camera. Obviously, I was traumatized. Long story short, my mother chose him and caused all kind of trauma for me. And when she finally decided to come to me and play victim about it. So this is somebody else's story, but saying that the mother of this is a narcissist.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, somebody said, also, why even mention her daughter's mental health when the problem is her stepdad wanting to her?
Yeah, that's my exact
She's
point.
trying to bolster we have a complicated relationship, such my daughter is difficult argument to distract from the fact that her husband is a creep and she still won't choose her daughter.
Yeah.
Because, like, we really didn't hear, like, the whole story of the daughter having this and that. So, is the mother the asshole?
Yes.
Let us know in the comment.
The answer is yes.
Yes.
You can let her know because she asked, but I already know.
Yes, I will say the mother is the asshole. First, like, why kick your daughter?
Yeah.
and not the husband, you know? They're still choosing a side. Like, do you want to protect your baby or save a marriage? But
the relatively short marriage, especially
yeah,
given how old they are too.